Hello everyone, welcome to Apple One-to-One. This is Will back for another great episode for you guys, and we're going to talk about how to make a grocery list via reminders and Siri. We did an episode a couple weeks ago describing how to use notes and how to organize your stuff in there. A lot of people pointed out in the comments and said, hey, you could do this via reminders. And yes, you can. And I'm going to explain why we don't at the end, but there is a way to do this via reminders and Siri. So I'm going to go into the reminders app and we're going to open that up. And on the bottom right corner, we're going to hit the word add list. And now I'm going to type in the word grocery. And honestly, you could choose whatever you want. The wording doesn't have to necessarily be that, but you could pick whatever you want to do. And under list type, we're going to change it to groceries. And now it's changed and said, hey, we're going to organize this automatically based on sections. And you'll see how the sections work in a second. I'm going to go make this red, and then I'm going to choose the food icon and hit done. Now we're actually going to go through Siri and actually ask Siri to do this for us. I'm going to stay in the app. And let's say I'm looking through my fridge, and now I'm going to start organizing items. So we're going to do add to my grocery list bacon, chicken, onions, and 2 carrots. All right, and this is part of the reason why I don't use this. You can see that I said things pretty well. I said bacon, I said chicken, I said onions, 2 carrots. It put bacon, chicken, and onions in the same category. This is something that I don't understand why this is happening, because there are times where I say it correctly and there's times I don't. So I'm going to try this again. I'm going to delete that. Add to my grocery list bacon, onions, chicken. See, and it did it again. And by the way, I pre-recorded another one before this, and it was working perfectly fine. Now it's not doing it. This is exactly why I'm already showing you this doesn't work. I'm even going to go back. Let's go back to the main screen and try it. Add to my grocery list bacon, napkins, and 2 celeries. And now it actually worked. I don't know if it's because I was in the grocery app or I took my time, but it added those items to the grocery list, and if I tap on it, as you can see now, it organized it correctly. It put all those items together. Let's try another one. Add to my grocery list paper towels, chicken thighs, and oranges. And as you can see, it worked this time. So again, I spaced my words apart, which probably is why it's being a little bit easier. But you can see from the first example right away, that was one of the reasons why I have not used this feature, because it doesn't always get it correctly. Now, of course, we could do this manually. If I'm inside the Reminders app, I could just type in something. So we're going to type in dish detergent and hit return. And again, add it to household items on there. So again, you can do this manually, but of course, if you're looking around, add to my grocery list yogurt, Land O'Lakes American cheese, Skippy peanut butter. All right, and there we go. So now we put everything here together. So this is an example of a list. Now, if I'm in the market and I'm going through things, all I got to do is tap on 2 carrots, tap on 2 celeries, and as you can see, they're disappearing from the list. Sometimes I don't prefer that, so I'm going to go to the icon with the dots on the top, and I'm going to hit show completed, and that way it keeps the completed items here. So sometimes I would prefer seeing the items like I did. Now, comparing this to my other list, let's open notes. This was the list I had before. If you notice, I do have the meals on top of the list. Can I do that here? Well, you might be able to. I don't know if it will work. But you could add a note, and you could add the meals here. We prefer to have the meals available here. I don't know if there's a way to add a item on here. Now, there is a template feature, but I don't know if I'm going to use that. You can also do manage sections. So if I go here and I hit new section, maybe I could call this, and I'm going to put a little indicator so I can put it at the top of the list. I'll say meals. And I don't know if I'm trying to move it myself manually. I probably could do this on the Mac. Oh, there we go. I was trying to move it and it was not giving me a problem. So I'm going to put the meals at the very top. And of course it didn't work. See, this is becoming a really difficult. Now, of course, once you set it up, you're done. I mean, to be honest. But you can see I'm trying to move it up here. There we go. Finally, it just took some time to get there. And let's go ahead and move this to the very top of the list. And then I could put all my meals up here and then do the produce here. So there is a method to it that you could put your meals here like I do with mine. So why would I not use this? It does seem like using Siri might be a little easier, especially going around instead of manually typing. Well, if going back to my original list, I go to two different places. I have ShopRite and I have Aldi. And because we buy items in two different spots, sometimes if I use a list which just has a bunch of items on there and it's just labeled produce, that it may not be as easy. Plus, if I go and do add to my grocery list, it's not going to know where to put it under Aldi or ShopRite. It's not going to understand that. So this is an easier list for us because we're going to two different areas. But what I will say, if you are living on your own and you don't have a lot of stuff to get and you want to do one spot to go to, I could see this being very useful, or even online. Like if you're shopping online instead of like a Walmart or Target or Amazon, and you want to go pick up your groceries and stuff like that, I could see this also being very useful. So I wanted to go over how to use both ways now that we have the notes way and we have the reminders way, using Siri specifically to do this. So I hope that was helpful for you, so that we give you guys both options and choose the one you like. Personally, Notes app is the way I like to use it, but everyone could do it a different way. But both methods seem to do the trick. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us, and I love every single one of you.